What's up guys, Black Horse here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2020 for episode number 17 of our Williams Martini career mode. Today's episode will be all about the Tour of Britain and the Coppa Sabatini. My riders aren't necessarily happy apparently with the amount of races they've had. I'm sorry, it's not my fault I have no calendar, alright? But today is the last objective, no, the former to last objective of the season. We need to get a stage win here in Britain to please our sponsor. And if we can get more than a win, that'd be nice, because I'm pretty sure we'll get that dub between Clacton and Clacton. If you can get a few stages, sorry, that'd be nice. Right, we've gone for a decent team led by Ethan Hayter and Hans Ullebø. The -4 today from Hans isn't great. But Ethan actually finally, that's a lot, that's way too many adverbs, but he's actually got a good day, and the fitness went back up for our Brits, which is very nice. Then for the sprints, let's be honest, we'll have Owen Joel to launch him, and potentially Alex Smith, Canizales, but that's about it. And yeah, we'll just let the stage go. We may send someone in the breakaway. You know what? I'll send Greg Walters in the break. Alright, we ended up sending Alex Smith Canizales in the breakaway because he was the only one that was able to go. Sadly, I couldn't take any points, I think, for the mountain classification, or maybe actually I took 6 points. And there's 20 left today. So the climbs of Scott View, how is that a second category? I do not know. But maybe there's a mountain jersey to go and pick up today. There's a KM coming up. Van Aert is the first one to move. Jelle Van Aert, the rider from Bengal, going from winning at the Plateau Bay to being beaten by B-Tech riders in Scottsview. How does life change quickly? I won't have the legs to go until the summit. There we go. There's gonna be P2. Yeah, P2. Sadly, Arroyave takes another 10 points, meaning that he will be the mountain leader. Actually, no, Van Aert could still potentially get him, but it's going to be near impossible. We're going to follow the move of the Colombian. Oh god, his acceleration killed me. I'm getting big flashbacks to Hugo Hull dropping Alex Smith in the Canadian Championships there. Although this time I might be a bit better than the other guy. I'll take 10 points, it's fine. I'm going to be on 24, Arroyave will be on 32. Or 30, actually, I don't know. 34. It's not too bad. Ethan Hayter is at the front of the peloton. Perfect. 5k left. 5k left. Charlie Quarterman, Owen Joel, Hans Ullebø. Where's Ethan? Ethan. Oh no, Ethan is not where I need him to be. Ethan needs to be much higher. Ethan needs to be much higher in the peloton, and right now he is not that. He's not doing that. Ethan is going to take a WAM L, I believe, in today's first stage of the Tour of Britain. Because I even got blocked. My god. Yeah, no, we're finished. Ethan got blocked by absolutely everyone. The win today will be for Ryan Gibbons or maybe Maresco. Maresco steals it on the line. We'll finish. I haven't even sprinted with Hayter. Oh, that's peak. That's really peak. 6k left in stage 2. We're moving quite quickly, let's be honest, right? No one cares about the start of the stages. We did take some points with Alex Smith for the mountain classification. However, one of the guys in the breakaway overtook Alec because I joined the breakaway too late. I think I'm now second with 46 points and the leader has like 48. But as I said, we're readying ourselves for the final sprint, or for the mass sprint, should I say. This time Ethan is in a good position, right? We won't finish, we'll first start his sprint, which is not something we did yesterday. There goes Owen Joel with the -4, and there goes Ethan Hayter. Is it enough for a win? I'm not sure. No, he's going to crumble before the line. It's not even going to be a podium for Ethan Hayter, or maybe third. Yeah, it's going to be third. But it's a win for Fabian Linard, ahead of Manuel Belletti and Ethan Hayter. Alright, we're getting closer to the win, but we're still not there. There's been a group dropped with the white jersey and the champion of Great Britain. Haha! If only I hadn't been to this, like, if only, I don't know, I had won the sprint with Quarterman that day. 10k to go. We're pacing, we're leading the train with Alex Smith. If I can get the 6 points here, which I will do, that's the polka jersey for him. Gets in there, 52 points, love it. We've got there's one rider drop that Charlie Quarterman is at a puncture and never was able to come back. So that's a bit of an L for him. I mean, he could have played a card in the GC with the time trial. Obviously not as winner because we have Ansulebe, but it would have been nice. And we're just preparing our sprint, sorry, for Ethan Hayter, trying not to get blocked by Timen Aransman and Joris Nuvenus. But yeah, with 5k left, we are once again in prime position to get a win. We're still looking for it on this Tour of Britain. We're going to use the gel with everyone and have Greg Walters already pace. I mean, he's going to block the marquee, but we move. Right, Dole and Hayter. The longer I wait, the better, because Owen Dole because Walters isn't a good lead out. Is Maresco already starting his efforts? That seems a bit early. Hayter against Gibbons, and Ethan Hayter will have the edge over Gibbons. Can he have the edge over Quinten Hermans? The Belgian comes back quickly, but the win is for Williams Martini and Ethan Hayter today, who takes the dub ahead of Quinten Hermans and Ryan Gibbons. Gets in there. That's the objective done. Right, we are going to start the time trial. Charlie Quarterman is the first person to go here in Clacton. I didn't do the previous stage, so we'll see what happens. Ethan Hayter got the win again, ahead of Gibbons and Manuel Belletti. Perfect. Perfect. At least we're getting closer to that green jersey, although Ryan Gibbons still holds it with an 8 points lead. But yeah, today it's all about a certain person named Hans, whose family name appears to be Ulebe. I don't think anyone has the legs to go and beat me today. Hans Ulebe is about to make his start in this time trial. Not a huge day for him. It's a bang on zero, as Joey Roskopf has taken the lead in Clacton. However, I feel like Joey won't be able to hold on against Hans. Hopefully, a good time trial from the number one jersey of this, or the number one number, I guess, of this Tour of Britain. First intermediate in 1 kilometer for Hans Ulebe. He is catching Jacob Tipper. He might overtake him later on. 12 seconds behind at the first intermediate? Wow. Okay. Oh, that's unexpected. And Hans crosses the line in second place, 8 seconds behind Joey Roskopf. Mad. Okay. Well, that kind of caught me off guard, I won't lie. And Joey Roskopf wins this time trial. He must have had an incredible day. He must have had an incredible day, the rider from CCC, who takes the lead in the GC of this Tour of Britain with 2 stages left, 2 sprint stages left. I do not see how Hans can make his comeback. Oh, that's a weird end of the parkour, because it doesn't look like that. What? Why would that be a section? I'm confused. Alright, we're gonna ready ourselves for the sprint. Ethan Hayter, Greg Walters, Owen Joel, Alex Smith Canizales, and Hans Ulebe in the wheel of Ethan. Hans being 9 seconds behind. I'm really trying to find a way to make it work and to have Hans winning this Tour of Britain. But I'm finding it quite tough because the only sort of elevation we'll have is tomorrow between Hemel-Hempstead and Cheltenham, and it's not really dangerous. I mean, it's a sprint stage, and even if I was to win both stages, there's more than 20 seconds behind, or between Ethan Hayter and Canizales. So that's another no. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't figured it out yet. But we are ready for the sprint. Greg Walters will soon make his effort. There goes Greg Walters. Nope, I pressed the wrong key. Perfect. I've dropped a few meters, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Hopefully not, at least. Simon Geschke is rapid. There goes Owen Joel, right-hander, before being on Seaside. Hans Ulebe will be on the podium. Hans Ulebe will be on the podium. Hans Ulebe will take 6 seconds today. Ethan Hayter wins. It's a 1-2-3 for Williams. That's 6 seconds for Hans Ulebe. I just need now to get 3 seconds of bonus seconds on one sprint, and I'll be winning. Come on. There's 2 km left in this stage, and I believe in this Tour of Britain, if I can get like the 6 points at the Bolton on the hill, I'm pretty much convinced that it will win the mountain jersey. I mean, I will win the mountain jersey. There's no one that can challenge it. So I'll take that. That's at least a jersey will bring home. Will most likely bring home the points one. But the one I'm interested in is the one currently worn by Dre Roskopf. I have a really tough dilemma here. Actually, it might not be that tough. I just need to sprint with Quarterman. I need to stop here, and I need to have Ansulebe launch his sprint and stop Quarterman. Okay, well, hold up. Hans, please come back. Thank you. All right, let's make sure that Roskop. No, no, Mareshko, no. Mareshko, you absolute prick. You've done exactly what I didn't want you to do, which is beat me. That's not fun. That really isn't fun. We're in Cleve Hill. We're just gonna storm through that climb. I've taken 2 seconds with Yulube. I need to get one more in this race, and there is one stage left. 4K to go. Oh, we're getting slightly blocked. No, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Ethan at least is in good position. Despite the -2, we should be able to sprint with our British young'un. 2K, and there goes Owen Dole. Oi, Emil Liepins has fucked off. There goes Eita, there goes Ulebe. Ethan will not win today. Neither will Ulebe, sorry. It's a win for Ferdinand Linard ahead of Belletti, Omar Freile. There won't be any gaps. 8th place for Ulebe. No, 7th for Ulebe, 8th for Dole, 6th for Eita. 1 second is what separates Hans Ulebe from Dre Roskop with 1 stage left. I'm not losing this today. I'm not losing this. The sprints are located at the worst possible places. Bang in the middle of the stage and after a KOM. Ulebe has a +1, you know what? Alright. Let's do something. They don't expect that to happen. Not now. They're unexpecting me to attack with my entire team. The rhythm is stupendous. I mean, they did catch me. However, no breakaway is able to go because I'm just pacing like so much. I'm not losing that jersey. I'm not doing that. So I need to find a way to make sure that I can get at least 2 seconds, whether they come at Ledbury or at Usk or in Cardiff. But them seconds will arrive. Also, I'm gonna slow down with Ethan. I don't want him to like get dropped. That would be not fun. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna help create a gap. Stupendous. Stupendous tactics. There we go. Dre Roskop now has to make the move with the rope pulse. But in the meantime, Walters, Ulebe, and Wendell are gone. And with that, I believe I should be good to go. 27 seconds, 30 seconds. We're going to have Wendell take the lead now. But I should be fine. I should be fine. On paper, I should be fine. 1K, Ulebe's in second place. We're going to sprint, slow down with Wendell, and bring this jolly bunch back in the main peloton. Hans Ulebe is the virtual leader of this Tour of Britain. Right, there's a bird who's making bear noises outside of my dorm. So I don't know if you can hear him. I hope not. But he's bear loud. Actually, there he is. He just keeps on making a noise which I cannot reproduce for good reasons. But more into the PCM matter, we are approaching the end. Quinton Hermans just crashed. One of the sprinters of this Tour of Britain won't be participating or partaking into the final sprint. Now, speaking of final sprint, there is still a breakaway, which I hadn't seen here in the streets of Cardiff. Alex Smith Canizales is doing a stupendous job. So is Charlie Quarterman now. As we come back on this breakaway, Hans Ulebe is in the wheel of Ethan Hayter. I mean, he's in the wheel of Linard, who's in the wheel of Hayter. I haven't used the gels, but I mean, let's be honest. We all know that they don't make a single difference. Corners happening, and that Reinhard Jansen van Rensburg is leading this this peloton. There goes Owendal. 1k to go. Left-hander Ethan Aita starts his effort. We're all on the same line. This is a stupendous kerfuffle, but the dub is for Ethan Aita today in Cardiff ahead of Mark Hirschi. Okay, Manuel Belletti, Owendal, Ryan Gibbons, Liepins, Linard, Quarterman, Wallace, and in 10th position, in 11th position, Hans Sulebe, who technically, if my maths are right, wins this Tour of Britain. 3 wins for Ethan Aita on this Tour of Britain. The lad has done very well between Worcester and Cardiff. No, that's not how you pronounce. That's like the source, innit? No, that's Worcester. You know what? Between Were and Cardiff. But Hans Sulebe wins the GC. Come on, get in. That was much tougher than it could have been. It really has been. Smith Canizales Mountain, Ethan Aita points, Hans Sulebe, Young Rider, CCC best team. I'll take that. I mean, overall, it's been a decent race. One podium, then 1 win, 2 win, podium, win, 3, 4 wins. 4 wins for Ethan Aita, the GC, every single jersey. I think we can be somewhat happy with what we've done here. I think we can be happy. And hopefully Hans Sulebe can carry on this form because we're going to the World Championships. Hans Sulebe, Alex Dowsett, and Geraint Thomas. That is the lineup we are bringing for these World Championships of Time Trial. If we could have a world champion in the team, then this would be absolutely huge. But we're going to have a lot of competition. Victor Campenart, Primoz Roglic, Filippo Ganna, Maximilian Schachmann, Yves Lampard, Stefan Kung, and that's just to name a few of the competitors we'll have today. But this is our best ever shot at getting a world champion in the squad. Wait, I'm having the same issues as last year, ain't I? I'm having the same issues as last year. They're just going to simulate every race. I can't play the World Championships, can I? Oh, that's really shit. That's really, really, really shit. So I've managed to get into the race, but I don't have any one of my riders. Meaning that I won't be able to be world champion with Williams Martini because it is physically impossible for me to participate in the race. And that was like a bug on the early saves. That's really, really, really pissing me off now. There's nothing I can do, I think. Alright, I've attempted something. It might not work, but I've changed the nationality of Hans Sulebe to Italy. And technically, he should still be taking part in the race, but as an Italian rider. There he is. I obviously won't be in the race, but I'm gonna spectate and hopefully Hans can win it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. If he does, then it's great. Right, well, I couldn't manage to do what I wanted, which pisses me off. So yeah, we're gonna simulate, I guess. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. It took me 7 hours. It took me 7 hours to figure it out, but we fucking got it. Hans Sulebe will be competing in the Time Trial Championship. Isn't that lovely? I think it is. I think it is. He's the only rider in my team that will do so. That's the downside. My team is just like the riders of my team are never invited to the World Championships. So I have to manually add them one by one to the start list. So I have to redo the entire start list. Took me some time, but we got there. And I'll do the same for Italy for the road race. I'll most likely add the likes of Vendrame, Ulissi. I mean, to be fair, no, Ulissi is not in my team yet. But Vendrame and the other guys like Velasco potentially. I don't know. But right now, I'm happy that Hans Sulebe is in the team. All right, Dowsett is on the road. Geraint is also there, but I didn't bother showing his start because he's got a -4. So yeah. Also, as I said, no other rider from my team. Therefore, I don't really care about the other riders. Just know that right now, TJ Van Garderen is leading in Martini. We'll see what Alex does at the first intermediate. I haven't checked the fitness of Hans Sulebe just to allow me to, well, have a real reaction, I guess. Second intermediate for Alex Dowsett coming up. He was 22 seconds at behind at the first one. At the second one, he's now 32 seconds behind Frank Burgess, who was overtaken by Yves Lampard since. Where is the Australian rider? Let's take a look. There he is, Frank Burgess, who is one of the riders I could have potentially signed. I didn't because obviously he's Australian, but I did check his stats in the GP. He has 8 potential. Yeah. I mean, I gave myself like one free card last year, one free pass, I guess, with Udebe. I didn't want to do that again with another guy because obviously Hans Udebe has a grandmother who has an aunt who had like 3 cousins, and one of them knew someone that knew someone whose dog was British. So from that mindset, Udebe is allowed to ride under the British flag. Also, +1 in time trial for him, +1 in flats as well. It's going to be Campenot against Philippe, against Ghana, against Roglic, against quite a lot of guys, to be fair. Dowsett across the line, not yet. 1 kilometer left to go for the British rider, and I've used too much of his energy. We'll see where he finishes, but most likely just behind Eduardo Affini on track position. However, in the classification, he shall take a position which will be number 3. Right, and take the intermediate. Kung leads, sorry, in Collonges, same time as Frank Burgess. Philippe Gana is next to make his appearance at the intermediate, less than a kilometer to do for the Italian rider of the Team Sky, or Team Ineos, my bad. Gana, a minute behind. I figured he was slow, maybe not that slow. Ulebe, 11 seconds quicker than Stefan Kung. How about Victor Campenot? What will be the Belgian saying today? Again, that sentence was in English, but we move. As I said, I've been working for 7 hours on that DB. Jesus Lord. 16 seconds quicker than Udebe. I feel like the world champion might be Belgian tonight. Second intermediate is coming up. For Hans, it's going to be first. 40 seconds quicker than Stefan Kung. Ghana is going to be far behind. Did we get any second back on Victor Campenot, or did he increase his lead over us, or did it stagnate? It reduced by 10 seconds, or by 9 seconds. If we do the same on that final part, there was in 20 kilometers, I gained 9 seconds. So in 10 kilometers, I could get 4.5. Might not be, I might be missing out. Final kilometer for Hans Philippe. I'm going to die just under the Flamme Rouge, exactly like I did with Alex Dowsett. Across the line though, it will be first place. It's going to be a minute 25 quicker than Stefan Kung. Campenot, 1k to go for the Belgian rider. Will he be able to beat Hans Philippe? Most likely. Campenot across the line. Hans Philippe is the world champion of time trial, 20 seconds quicker than Victor Campenot. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Those 7 hours were fucking worth it. Get in there. Hans Philippe world champion. I'm fucking happy. I spent the entire day trying to work on that. I started recording the episode at 4 p.m. It's 2 a.m. Jesus Christ, come on, get in. Hans Philippe with the win. And with that, the UK crowns a new time trial world champion. Right. I expected to go with Pitcock for my leader. I have potentially no chance of winning with Pitcock today. He's got 76 hills, and with that parkour, he's not going to make it. Telge Gannart, who's joining me next year, has a -3. James Knox, who's not joining me next year, has a 0. Lenny Ryder, who plays in my team, has a 0, but 75 fitness. Simon Yates is dying, so is Geraint Thomas, but I have a +4 with Chris Pye. Now, if you haven't watched the transfers, you probably have no fucking clue as to who Chris Pye is. He is my new signing for next year, and he has a +4, which puts him at 76, 78 for mountain and hills, 69 in sprint, and very decent secondaries. Is Chris Pye's first ever race going to be the World Championships? Yes. Is his first ever win gonna be the World Championships? Yes. Oh, you're taking the piss. Chris Pye just crashed. Chris Pye just crashed with 26k left. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's just not exactly fun, is it? I was gonna I was actually gonna pick up the recording and say that the race had been extremely eventful or uneventful because nothing had happened, and then it happened. Fuck. Well, we're gonna have to manage this with Theo Gennard, Geraint Thomas, James Knox, and Thomas Pidcock. Only one of these guys will be, no, actually, only two of these guys will be in my team next season. I'd be extremely surprised if a British rider were to take the dub today in Agrigento. I don't think we'll have any Williams guy in the rainbow for the road race. We'll have, I mean, well, I think it's already a win, right? We'll have our good old Ansu Lebe wearing the national kit on the other hand. So that's not too bad. Why is no one making moves? Why is no one making moves? Lads, you do know there's 2k to go. I don't know if they know that. I'm not convinced they do. Alright, well, Schachman's going for it. So is Geraint Thomas. A bit late for me, I'm not gonna lie. Maximilian Schachman is the new world champion. Alaphilippe comes in second place with Geraint Thomas in third, James Knox in fourth, Chicone, Fulsang, Martinez. Okay, so Colombia. Oh wait, no, there's a Belgian guy in the middle. I think I could have won with Chris Pye today. I really think I could have won. I mean, it's not bad. It's a 10th place with Pidcock. It's 3rd and 4th with Thomas and Knox. It's just a shame that we couldn't bring it home for someone from Williams. But I guess we'll try and go again next year. In the meantime, this is where we're going to wrap up this episode. It turned out I actually was able to do the World Championship, so that was stupendous. We'll have 2 more episodes, I believe. So we'll end on episode 19. We're going to have... actually, wait, no, I've got 4 races left. We've got 1 more episode. We'll have episode 18. Emilia, Varesin, Milano Torino. I was going to say Piemonte Calcio. Gran Piemonte and season recap, I guess. Well then. That went quicker than I expected. But I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do smash a like down below. If you want to see more of my content, then feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't also already. There's also my podcast channel alongside my good friend Tim Soski available in the description called Ascent. We do have a lot of content planned for you guys over the winter, and I hope I will see you there. But in the meantime, my name has been Blacko. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. Have a good one, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up, I'm out with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.